Για τέταρτη συνεχή χρονιά, το Διεθνές Νεανικό Φεστιβάλ Αρχαίου Δράματος ενώνει μαθητές, εκπαιδευτικούς και σπουδαστές από την Ελλάδα και το εξωτερικό σε μια γιορτή του πολιτισμού, μέσα από μια κορυφαία πολιτιστική δράση που είναι η παράσταση ενός αρχαίου δράματος. Και μια τέτοια γιορτή μόνο σε ένα χώρο όπως είναι η Αρχαία Μεσσήνη και μόνο μέσα σε ένα αρχαίο ελληνικό θέατρο όπως είναι το Εκκλησιαστήριο μπορεί να πραγματοποιηθεί. Για άλλη μια χρονιά ο Δήμος Μεσσήνης επιτελεί ένα μέρος του χρέους του προς τη νέα γενιά. Προσφέρει τη δυνατότητα στις θεατρικές ομάδες να διοχετεύσουν και τη δημιουργικότητά τους μέσα από τις παραστάσεις τους, καθώς και στους μαθητές θεατές να παρακολουθήσουν αρχαία ελληνικά θεατρικά έργα τα οποία ακόμη και σήμερα μας προβληματίζουν και μας καθοδηγούν. Με αυτές τις σκέψεις σας καλωσορίζω στο 4ο Διεθνές Νεανικό Φεστιβάλ Αρχαίου Δράματος. Συγχαίρω την Οργανωτική Επιτροπή του Φεστιβάλ καθώς και τους εκπαιδευτικούς και τους μαθητές των θεατρικών ομάδων που με τη συμμετοχή τους εμπνέουν την υπόλοιπη νέα γενιά να ακολουθεί σε αυτόν τον ωραίο δρόμο της πολιτιστικής δημιουργίας. Σας ευχαριστώ.
Εκ μέρους του Υπουργείου Παιδείας αισθανόμαστε υπερήφανοι που για τέταρτη συνεχόμενη χρονιά γίνεται αυτό το φεστιβάλ εδώ. Η συνεισφορά των μαθητών σε αυτό το φεστιβάλ και των εκπαιδευτικών φυσικά και ιδιαίτερα του Νίκου του Φουσιάνη είναι πάρα πολύ σημαντική και η παροχή οποιασδήποτε βοήθειας από το Δήμο και από τους υπόλοιπους φορείς είναι το ίδιο σημαντική για να μπορέσει να υλοποιηθεί κάτι το οποίο έχει πια γίνει θεσμός.
θέλησιν έχων, φύσεως άτλητον ανάγκην. Κι ανόχρος αδόμαστε πανεολέ, εολόμορφε, πανδερκές, κρονότεκδε, μάκαρ, πανυπερτάτε δαίμον. Κλήθε πάγον, ζωήν οσίαν, μυστή, νεοφάντη. Ύμνος στις μούσες.
gods, primeval prophetess and eldest diviner. Then, after her mother, came Earth's she-child, Themis, who handed it on to the Titaness Phoebe, who bestowed it in turn on Apollo as birth gift. When Apollo arrived, the people of Delphi greeted the young god with all welcome and worship. Zeus gave Apollo divine inspiration, made him fourth prophet here, and here he still is. Apollo is the mouth of Zeus, the high he-god. These prophet gods take first place in my prelude. Now, on the shrine stool, inspired and prophetic, I hope that my powers are as strong, or are stronger. Any Greeks here, come forward, draw lots and enter. I will send you the answers that the god sends in trances. Terrible things to clap mortal eyes on and make me bolt out of the house of Apollo. Entering the innermost shrine with its garlands, I set eyes on a man in the shrine's central stone, an abomination to the gods in the sapient seat. His hands dripped blood. He had his sword drawn out. And in front of this person, a strange group of she-hags, sighing and snorting, asleep on the throne stools. Not women, really. Black, like harpy, but they were wingless. The snots from their nostrils would keep you a mile off. Their eye sockets glued with sickening ooze clots. Their grave garb is all wrong for the statues of godheads, nor would they sing right in the houses of mortals. I don't know what brute clan this brood belongs to, what region would boast that it bred them and didn't wish now that their birth had aborted. What happens now depends on the master of Delphi.
Like those pursuers, I'll never show mildness, nor ever mellow. I've put them to sleep, those creatures men spit on. Blood-battening bat-hags, shriveled but virgin, grown kinder, no kind caresses, covers or couples. Who'd tuck these terrors? No god, man, nor brute beast. They're born to brew bale. They're evil forever. Tracking you across the well-beaten foot routes, across seas, through cities lapped by the ocean. Don't surrender. Don't let your step falter by brooding on all the pain that you'll suffer. When you come to the city of Pallas Athene, sit down in safety. Embrace her image. There we'll find means to rid you from this burden forever.
You're supposed to be Furies, and I find you sleeping.
When Furies need naps, they're no longer Furies. Dishonored, defamed by the dead that I dwell with, I walk underground through a gauntlet of ghost cries. Cut coals that brand my phantom with blood guilt. Slaughtered though I was by the hand of my he-child, not one spirit incensed at the sore fate I have suffered. Look here at my heart, with hack marks all over. Remember too all those midnight libations. Not wine bowls, but liquor much redder and thicker. Poured at the hour when there's only you stirring, while mortals are sleeping. burn all my spendthrift libations. Listen! It's for my afterlife that I'm pleading! Wake up! She-gods abandon your spaces! The Clytemnestra you're dreaming calls you from sleep! Get up and get going! Sleep only blunts your rage at my blood wrong! Blood grudge is a goad to the upholders of blood right! My blood grudge should boost you back into action! Hold him and hand him till he sags like a skin
Up your she-kin as I woke you!
All for nothing! Pointless pursuit!
Running till we drop!
A little nag.
All for nothing!
The blood-guilty brute, still wide awake, leaps out of our trap!
Apollo! Thief of a he-god!
We she-gods have the ancientest rights, that you, a young he-god, ride over roughshod.
You pamper this suppliant you hide, and he's a mother-killing son!
A god condoning matricide, who see right in what you've done?
Look at his throne stool, sticky with blood spill!
Athena! Hi, she-god! I was sent by Apollo. Look on me kindly. I'm cursed and an outcast. Though still a cursed outcast, there's no need for more cleansing. My blood guilt's been blunted enough by my contact with places and peoples who helped my purgation.
My host came to no harm by giving me housing, so the mouths, unpolluted, that plead with Athena, God Queen of the country, to come to my rescue. As a she-god, she'll hear me over great spaces. Come, Athena! Come now to my rescue! She can show our force! Dance the doom dance steps!
Who bore us to uphold blood rights? Raging beast, this cowering wealth evades us with that evil's help. Apollo spoiled us of the hide of our allotted matricide.
She-god of life, God, gave us these powers, ours, forever ours. Those who kill their king I held until I got them underground. Even dead they don't go free, I torment them endlessly.
My black-hearted mother, she killed my father. She swaddled him first in a devious dragnet. Its red eyes still stare at the blood in the bath trough. Coming home after exile, I killed my mother. I killed her because she killed my dear father. In all this, Apollo was my god accomplice. Apollo jabbed sharp spurs into my spirit and promised great pains if their guilt went unpunished. Just or unjust, you must give judgment. Whatever your verdict, I'll take it as binding.
A hard matter,
This.
to judge for a mortal. And even for me, it's too hard to pass judgment.
When retribution runs so close behind blood guilt. But these two have a cause which must be considered. I'll swear in a tribunal to be judges of murder. A tribunal for this case and all such forever. This is a court now, and crowded with people,
We must have strict silence,
and closest attentions.
so that the laws
I lay down can be learned by the city.
And those hear their case decided on merit.
Now hear the laws I lay down, my Athenian people, brought together to try the first case of bloodshed. This council of judges will sit here forever on this hill of Ares. Anarchy, tyranny,
let both be avoided, nor banish fear from your city entirely. A man without fear abides by no law forms. If you justly cherish this new institution, you'll have a bulwark known to no other humans. This established tribunal will be totally bribe-proof.
You've heard what you've heard. Let each cast his lot. Remember the God bond that each of you swore.
Beware, no way you dishonor our band. If we're dishonored, we'll poison your grass.
Heed the oracles. That's my command. My oracles. Zeus's. They must come to pass.
You befuddled the ancient she-gods with wine. You made the old dispensation mere jest.
And that's all you'll be when the victory's mine. You can spew all your venom. We won't be impressed.
You new he-gods trample the she-gods of old. When I hear the verdict, then I'll decide
whether or not this country gets blasted.
Turn the urns over and reckon the ballots, those of the judges assigned to this duty.
Oh, Phoebus Apollo, what will it be?
all right.
Oh, darling mother, are you here to see?
Now for the end. A noose or new day.
Either honor or ruin, if he gets away.
Count the pebbles you've shaken out of the vote pots. Make sure there are no mistakes in your tally. The slightest error could lead to disaster.
One vote could renew the strength of a blood clan.
This man stands acquitted of the charges of murder. The votes on each side turn out to be equal.
Pallas Athena, you give my clan back its lifeblood. You've given me back the fatherland, barred me. Once more, Greece can say, Orestes of Argos, restored to his blood right by Pallas Athena, by Apollo, and by Zeus, the preserver. Zeus saw my father's death in all its true grimness.
You upstart gods, you throw it and down. ancient laws, snatch thy honors out of mine.
The Furies are forced both with the high he-gods and with the powers beneath the earth's crust. Anyone can see how they work among mortals.
One man's life lot's as bright as a ballad.
Another's life is one blinded with tears.
May faction,
Sedition, forever flesh hungry, civil disturbance, and cycles of slaying, never bray in this city. Its dust never gulp the blood of its people. The state get ripped open by the rages of blood grudge.
If you show them the kindness they show you,
your city's set fair on the straight road of justice.
farewell,
Farewell. Grow wealthy, grow great. Farewell, citizens so close to Zeus. Favorites of his favorite she-child. Under the wings of Athena, grow wise. With her father looking on you with favor.
farewell to you too. I endorse all you pray for on behalf of my city.
And now, by the light of the blazing torch beacon, I will escort you to your underground chamber, along with those who tend to my godstone. The flowers of Athens.
Once land of Theseus.
The women of Athens.
Girls, mothers, old women will come as a glorious group in procession. Drape our honored guest strangers in robes of deep sea red.
And lead then with torchlight held up before you, so that the Furies
who turned out so kindly will reside and show love and bless Athens forever.
Go to your home, children of night. Ones and Athens, peace between the kind ones and Athens. Zeus, fate, he god and she god, together help this all to happen.